we're in a spaceship.
Hey, there we go.
For a long time.
Well, I'm fine.
Hello. Good.
Hope to not die today.
That pretty much, yeah.
So easily said. Hello, everybody. Kyrus is my lovable rogue that I am playing with all of these wonderful gentlefolk. And he's a bit of a rapscallion and had actually just recently gotten to this side of town in the last 6 months and has already been trying to leave his mark on the town, making deals and spreading some false truths potentially. So goes by Kyrus Bloodsail, Kyrus Bloodsail, also known as the Sanguine Shadow in some pirate circles. So that reputation has preceded him in some instances. Well, that's Kyrus.
Hello, I'm Moonfun, and Luanil is our resident druid, a fairly naive to the world and its ways, and yeah, he's trying to make his way into the world and find the other druids. Definitely.
Can't hear me. Fuck. Thanks, Dutch! Oh, this stream is going very well. Tell us a little bit about Sam, please, Marius.
I'm Sam. I'm a rogue. I'm a okay. My lovable tiefling rogue character is a big idiot, but he always runs in head first, headstrong. But fortunately enough, he's a good enough talker to don't see consequences of his actions.
For now.
I'm also very new in this town of Archwell where we play. I had to leave my old time because there I saw the consequences of my actions. And in the new time I already nearly started a bar fight, got into a gang, and maybe angered some fighting monks. I'm not sure. I will find it out.
You are indeed going to have to find out about that. Talking of fighting monks, we have Eric playing our fighting monk Progenitas. How are you doing, Eric? And tell us a little about Progenitas.
Well, I'm up until end of last session was doing pretty fine on my own. I arrived 2 days before that in Archwold after studying in the monastery. Finding the monastery in Archworld as well to basically the temple, to use that as base of operations, and trying to find out more of this weird city that I'm in.
Indeed. We will be joined by Crunchy Cactus, who's playing a new character, but when that opportunity arises, we will introduce them and let them introduce the character to you all.
Ed, really quick, they're saying they can't hear you. I don't know if you saw that.
I am aware. I have currently rectified that issue.
Good.
So we're good there. All right. So diving straight back in, the end of last session. A certain tiefling managed to invigil their way into the College of Mages warehouse in order to find out what on earth was going on there, where he discovered that they were storing some black crystal, and a conversation happened in which our tiefling Sam suggested that more guards was perhaps needed because something might happen. Not sure what, but something might happen. Knowing about black crystal and also seeing a certain symbol on the side of a horse and cart later on that evening, decided to try and find out more about it during the night, but was persuaded against interrupting the sleep of a certain librarian. Nothing to do about that. While all this was happening, our resident monk was having a conversation with their high priest of Altior, in which they also found out a lot of information with regards to the Black Crystal, and also in terms of how precious and dangerous it actually was. They were also suggested to search for a character named Georgia Sharp, who was a Veritan of certain repute, but it was a long time ago since that this particular character was heard of. And it was suggested the search begun at the Library of the Rising Sun. While this was also happening, two travelling companions were making their way across the water from Manchester to Porchester, or wherever else, Catchester, I forget which one, to the other side of the island on which Archwell exists, creating lots and lots of distractions for everybody, and was also offered a certain job, but turned down due to their own proclivities for conducting their own quest. And they made their way up towards Archwall. While this was all happening, Kairos, our other resident rogue, was deep in conversation with a temple leader, and certain things were said and certain deals were struck, and we'll see how those pan out. During the night, Kairos was busy setting up his own warehouse as a base of operations for who knows what. We'll find out about that. When he also managed to spy a horse and cart being loaded with crates from the College of Mages warehouse. And that's where we're going to just jump in. Kairos, you spot this from the doorway of your warehouse.
Yes.
There is one doorway into the College of Mages.
And it is, I'm assuming it's heavily guarded.
It is the one currently being used to load said cart.
First off, I'd like to see if I can tell what is being loaded onto the cart. I will try to sneak up if I can. So to get a close look if needed.
In that case, I would require a stealth check from you, please.
All right. Oh!
Oh wow! Oh shit!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
So that's the only natural 20 of the whole day that you're now going to play, but because
stop. Knock on wood.
You stealth up is easy. You are invisible to everyone. Nobody sees you do this. So approaching the cart, you also see this symbol that Sam, while also being hidden, had managed to see this symbol. The symbol that's on the side of the cart is this almost clock-like face with various different symbols of moon and sun around it, and a wand going across the clock face that seems to be pointing to a symbol which is a sun within a sun.
Okay.
While you have snuck up and you are invisible practically to those people loading up the cart, and from where you are, you see what's being loaded onto the cart are these large crates that are wrapped in iron bands.
Nothing to say what it is?
No.
Are the people talking about anything that are loading it up? Are they mentioning anything?
What you hear from where you are, because you are very, very close and so you are easily able to hear this, what you hear is the gist of the conversation goes along. Are you okay with this? Yes, it'll be fine. Are you sure? This is Black Crystal. Are you sure? Are you sure you know how to handle this? Yes, I am very aware. I've done this before. Where are you headed? I'm headed to Fall. Hey, what Fall? Just don't ask. Don't ask. Things have been prepared. Okay.
Okay. Is this a closed cart or is it a wide open cart?
Open.
Okay. Do I see anybody else around the facilities that could potentially be slinking in the shadows as well?
I'm gonna say for the moment, no,
Okay.
because
So-
I'm having to tie a few things in right now in order to make sense of the previous session. So right now, no.
So what I would like to do then is I still have a contract to fill. So
Mhm.
I am going to actually sneak up underneath the cart and using some of my natural abilities, stick to the bottom of the cart and waiting for it to go.
Okay.
And then
Sure.
once it drives off, I'm going to sneak up the backside of it and see what I can do about opening one of these cases to grab some of this black crystal.
Can I?
All right. Okay. So the first thing I need from you is either a strength athletics check or a dexterity acrobatics in order to, in your words, stick to the underside of this cart.
Well, you know where what I'm talking about, my special ability, right?
Could you please outline that for us?
As a natural trait, this hasn't been public notice yet, but Kyrus being Dampier, special trait, natural trait is spider climb.
You can move up and down vertical, not sit down, not sitting while leaving hands free. Okay, cool. So you are using your natural trait spider climb. Oh my god. Very nice. Sure.
Spider-Man.
Can I,
But
can I have a question? Because
sure.
last session, I was actually sitting watching that card. So did I see all that happen?
I would need a very quick. I just need a very quick perception check from you.
Yes, sir.
He rolled a natural 20, so
No.
no, you wouldn't have seen this.
This
Where'd the
fucking-
cart go? I can't.
this-
No, you would have still seen the cards, etc. And so everything you saw from last session, you do know about.
I don't see a weird spidery shadow figure.
You just don't see a weird spidery shadow figure use his natural ability to stick to the underside of a card.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, cool. Right, yeah. So, winding time forward a little bit, the cart is loaded up. There are some further words of conversation which you hear, Kara, as to be good luck on your travels. Hope you make it safely. And the cart proceeds out of the city. It makes its way slowly along the road, making its way to Manchester, I believe. Have to have a look at my own notes for this, but it does make its way. And before long, you are outside the city, on the road. So I presume you're going to be using your spider climb again.
Yes. Before, if there looks like there's a spot that is ideal for
Penchester.
losing some of a crate, that's what I'm waiting for, like going over a bridge or something of that nature.
Roll a perception check from where you are.
Okay. Oh.
Do you have dark vision?
Let me double check and make sure.
It'll be on the front page.
I do. 60 feet.
Cool. Then just roll me an ordinary perception check, please.
There we go. Oh,
This is
okay.
more This is more about you spotting in time the bridge rather than it not being there. There is indeed a bridge on the way, but before it's more a case of, oh shit, I'm on the bridge. Ah, fuck. So you are now on the bridge.
Oh, on the bridge.
It's a very small bridge that's just that's crossing a small river.
All right. I'm going to crawl up the backside. I'm going to. How heavy are these crates?
They are heavy. They are very, very heavy. It would require full strength, force, etc. to lift it up.
Okay.
To lift one of these crates.
So I'm going to then try to pry off the lid to one of them.
Roll me a strength check. I'm going to need 2 rolls from you: a strength check and a stealth check.
Strength check and a stealth check.
If you're trying to pry it up.
Ooh, strength is 15.
Very
and
nice.
Stealth is 13.
You go to get your hands underneath the side of the lid, and you're just trying to pull it up, but it remains locked in place. You can see that the iron bars that are around it seem to actually extend all the way around it in a continuous loop. So opening crate from here is going to be very difficult. But as you're trying to lift this crate open, you forget how much noise you're making, and the cart stops with the figure on the cart turning around and say, "Hey, what the hell? What?" And you turn around to see a hooded tiefling looking directly at you. Who the hell are you?
Nothing to see here, my friend. Nothing to see here. And I'm going to try to take the top crate and just kind of push it off over the side.
Roll me an sure. Roll me an athletics check.
All right.
You've got this one chance.
Oh, 18.
That's not bad. You give it a good shove, and it pushes. It does push, and you get it to the edge. But at that moment, the guy reaches for his saber. I need you to roll initiative for me.
Okay.
So I'm going to be using one of my.
Here we go. Well, that didn't do anything. Hold on. Why is that not working? Oh, I have to roll it on somebody? Is that what I got to do?
No. Just double
There it goes.
click the initiative on the phone.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh.
Okay, let's. I'm just going to very quickly use one of my things. It would have been. Is it going to be you? Yes, indeed, it is going to be him. Unfortunately, he's going to go first. So he draws this sword and goes across to swipe at you. I'm afraid there's no map for this because this was not planned. He's gonna swipe at you with his longsword across the back of the seat. Maybe because it's dark and because you surprised him in this regard. But he swipes across and he just skims over the top of your head, missing you by inches. He's gonna get up and move onto the back of the cart. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna go to push again. I'm like, oh, no need to get so excited over this, friends. And I will kind of give, as I'm getting ready and pushing, I'm going to glare at him and I'm going to show my fangs at him and I'm going to kind of go, hiss at him.
Okay, roll me intimidation, please. Yeah, roll me intimidation.
All right, well, that's a 15 and I'm still pushing if I can.
He is not frightened. He's not really frightened, but he has been put off.
Okay. Oh, and that's the 13. Damn it, for that athletics to kind of push it.
Not this time. This time the crate stays put. The gentleman looks at you. What the hell are you? Get off my cart! And he goes to swipe at you again.
Okay.
No, not that. To the tracker, please. Where are you? There you are. This time the sword connects. It comes down with a mighty whack on your back, striking you for 5 points of damage.
Ooh. Ooh.
And he just
ah,
he keeps
oh.
yelling he keeps yelling at you, get off my cart! While wailing on you. What are you going to do?
I will. Hold on. I'm gotta switch. My battery's going out on my mouse, so I gotta switch to the other thing.
Nice.
What I'm gonna do is there anybody else with him, or is it just us two?
It's just you two right now.
All right. I'm going to move into a grapple with him.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to try to grapple him.
So that will be a strength athletics check for me, please.
Strength athletics check. Come on. Oh, fuck.
Well, let's see. He has to try and resist this.
Chicken bone. Chicken bone.
So
Chicken bone.
he's going to do a. He's going to go strength athletics as well, because that's his best. Oh my god! You go to wrap your arms around him, and he doesn't.
No.
This took him completely by surprise. As his arm rose up to try and strike down at you again, you jump at him and envelop your arms around him. He is now grappled.
I'm going to bite into his neck and jump into the river.
Wow. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Are you taking him with you?
Yes.
Okay.
One of my other things being a Dhampir, I don't need to breathe.
Oh no.
Oh my lord. Okay. Is your vampiric bite a bonus action?
Let me double check.
I don't think it is.
Simple melee weapon. Wait, no, you had to.
Okay, so
It doesn't specify, so I think it's probably.
I don't think this would just be an ordinary attack. Okay, so
I can't do it yet, but I will try to.
Well-
Put them off. Yeah.
you're trying to jump off with him, which means you're trying to pull with him. I need to look up the rules for grappling. Here. So I'm not sure if pulling somebody in a grapple is an action, or if it's part of your movement.
Oh, I can't remember anymore.
Moving
I-
with someone that's grappled is part of your movement, but you only move at half speed.
Great, perfect, thank you.
and
Yeah, so
Speed
this
is
would
35, so.
please 35, so it'd be off and off. I reckon you could do that. I
Okay,
reckon
cool.
you do that. So yeah, in that case, roll me your vampiric bite attack. Oh my lord.
Ooh, 21.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's 3 points.
That's 3 points of damage.
And says one of the
As you
things is
sink
when
your sink your teeth into his neck and jump off the side of the bridge.
It says also when you hit a creature, you can empower yourself in one of the two ways. I can heal myself, or I can gain a bonus to the next ability check or attack roll I make. The bonus equals the piercing damage dealt by the bite. So, if needed to, I'm going to put that empowered bonus towards the next ability or attack roll I make. Ability check or attack roll I make.
Sure, no worries. Just need to double check one thing, because it's 1d4 vampiric bite. It deals 1d4 piercing damage. Okay, so it's literally just the 1d4. All right.
Yeah.
Sure, I was wondering if there was any bonuses to that or not. All right, so you're going to do that into your next ability check, right?
Yes.
Cool. So
Or attack, it says. Attack or ability check.
that's fine. Leaping off the bridge into the water, you drag this character underneath the waves. He is now struggling against you. He's going to try and break the grapple, basically. In order to resist this, I need a either is it so guys who know better than me, to resist resists. He needs to break out of the grapple, correct?
Yeah, I think he can do athletics or acrobatics, and I have
Yeah.
to make an athletics.
Okay, cool. Then I would need an
Correct.
athletics strength from you.
17.
Whoa.
Oh my lord. He breaks out.
I'm gonna
Nice.
use the bonus to this ability check. So this is 20.
He still breaks out.
Oh fuck! But we're still underwater.
We're still underwater, but he manages to get a foot between you and him, and kicks against you to push you off. He breaking your grip on him. He's going to make his way now to the side of the riverbank. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna make my way to. I'm assuming we're in the middle.
Yep.
The opposite side. I'm guessing when I come back up, what I want to do is go to the side that the horse is facing on the bridge.
That's the side he is going towards as well.
All right, so I'm going to go to that side, swim past him. Actually, I'm going to try grabbing him again as we're going. So I'll swim up to him and grab him.
That's sure. That's fine. You'd both be there at the same time. So just roll me another grapple check, please.
All right. That is a 15.
He's going to do the same thing again to try and avoid being grappled by you. And you grab... Fucking hell. This dude wants to be grappled. You grab him again!
I bite into him again.
No, because you wouldn't be able to do that because grappling is an action. So you'd have to be on to these next time.
Can I... It's simply just grabbing him now. I got to wait till next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grappling is an action.
Okay, well, I can still do some moves. So can I move back into the water with him?
You can drag him back into the water, yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
That's fine, you drag him back onto... Oh, this poor guy. Poor guy. He's just trying to make a delivery, that's all he's trying to do. So he's going to try and break out of that grapple, which he's now being dragged under the water. Please roll me a strength athletics.
Natural 20.
Yeah. No way. No way.
He is famous guy. He doesn't get enough money for this.
Yeah, he does not get it. No. He was just doing a job for him anyway. So yeah, he's now under the water with you, thrashing and trying to kick you off. The water's going everywhere, and you can tell he's desperately trying to breathe.
All right, so I'm going to hold him there with me underwater until he stops thrashing, basically going unconscious.
Okay,
but then
cool.
will, if I can, then I'm going to pull. Once he goes unconscious, I'll pull him to the shore.
Cool, no worries. No, I actually have to look something up.
I missed 1 week. I got to come back in a big way, I guess.
Yeah, you are definitely coming back in a big way. Jeez. Oh, this is an effect, isn't it? Status. Those who have it in their head quicker than I do, drowning.
I have it open right now. It's 1 minute plus Constitution modifier, minimum 30 seconds, and when you are
okay.
Yeah, when you survive for a number of rounds equal to your con modifier, minimum 1.
All right, so I've got him underground, underwater rather.
I need 2 more checks then.
Is it my turn right now? Still.
It is now your turn. Yes.
Oh, it is again. Okay, so since I already have him grappled.
Oh, no, sorry. It is not. It's not your turn. It was him. So he's now going to try and break out.
Okay.
So please roll me a. Fucking hell, he really doesn't. Oh my god. I thought that was a 1. So no, he does not break out. He's still struggling and thrashing against you. Now it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to bite into his neck. That's a 14.
That does not hit.
Oh, okay.
He's thrashing around, and you just can't quite get a grip on his neck to land that little love bite. He's going to perform 1 more check.
Ooh.
Please roll me a strength athletics.
Uh-oh.
You never know.
13.
Nope. He manages to prise your arms off, and just at the moment where you just made your grip just managed to say, he kicks off of you and gets to the surface of the water, and there is this grip from him as he emerges from the water.
Are you okay? That's method acting there.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. I will pop out of the water after him and kind of come up to the shore, and I'm like, you don't have to die here. You leave now, and I'll let you live.
Roll me intimidation.
20. Or 17, sorry.
17. That's fine. He looks at you, gives a nod and says, whatever you want, just don't kill me.
And I go after that. Run to the cart, jump onto the cart, and start pulling it around. So we go back into go to Temple of Nexumbra.
All right. I'm going to say that this basically takes the entire night.
Okay.
Now, he stands. You as you lead the cart back. He's simply standing there in the middle of the road, looking after you, looking very wet and very hurt. Well, not very hurt, but certainly very wet and threatened. Unbelievable. You
really quick as I'm going, as I'm walking out, I'm going to, because I think I have some. Let me double check really quick. I'm sorry. Where? Hold on. Oh, okay, I don't. But I pull out as I'm going. I pull out 5 gold pieces and drop them on the ground. I say, "Your silence is golden." And as I'm jumping on the thing.
Okay, just mark off 5 gold for me, please.
Okay.
So, winding time forward just a little bit. Kairos, are you taking this horse and cart to the Cloak and Dagger Inn, where you know to be the Temple of Noxumbra, or are you going to be taking it back to your warehouse?
Actually, I'm going to take back streets, if I can, back to my warehouse.
Easy enough to do. So you bring the horse and cart back to your warehouse and guide the horse and cart in.
Okay.
And I presume, therefore, also take a night's rest.
Yes.
That's a result.
Yes.
A result of your actions. Oh my lord.
So did this ruin everything you were doing before?
No. It's presented other things. So we're now going to fast forward time a little bit here now.
You're welcome.
Sam and Progenitas have had a conversation and found out a lot of information about Black Crystal, and also to the certain symbols that were on this card, and now have not joined forces, but are certainly very curious and unsure about each other. Progenitas has made their way to the Temple of Altior. And is now currently there. Sam, I believe you were going to visit later?
Later means I gave him enough head start so he doesn't think I'm following him, but literally like 5 minutes after he went.
Sure.
I got myself the holy symbol, and directly after that I'm going, basically.
Yes, of course, you got the holy symbol of Altior, yes indeed. So, Progenitas, you have arrived at the temple. They are currently in the middle of their, I believe it was morning.
No, I went after the morning prayers.
Okay, so they would now be in the middle of their afternoon prayers.
Because I went via the market back to the temple. So
correct. I do remember that.
Okay, so to not disturb the afternoon prayers, I sit in the back and join them.
Sure, no worries.
Wait until the high priest is done and get him back to his chambers to tell him about my experiences, especially with the damn mage that
Well, it's funny that you should mention the mage, because while the afternoon prayers are going on, you know that these are that when the high priests and those involved within with the prayers themselves, they can take a while, and it seems that they are now in full swing. So you know you've got probably about another half an hour, depending on how holy the high priest of this temple is feeling. You maybe have another hour to wait, but it's not long.
It's also my god. that I'm
Indeed.
praying
So this
to,
is perfect. This is
also,
perfectly fine.
Use this time to meditate upon the problems with the blue sun
Okay.
and see if my divinity thingy god can give me some guidance in that.
Sure, no worries. Please roll me a D100.
Yes. There was something there. Oh,
Yep.
I made a lot of it. That's not good. How did I do it with the D100?
Okay, so right click on the D10 and you should see
That
percentage.
was it. Yeah, percentage tile. There we go. Ooh,
Ooh.
Wow.
your pick. You want to go the top 5% or the below 5%?
I did mention. So for those of you watching at home, I have a little mechanic in my games, and that if you pray or meditate to a god or to a patron, you roll a D100, and if you are within the top 5 or bottom 5%, there is a chance that the god can answer.
Ooh.
So 95% was rolled.
Can we get a drum ruffle?
No, you're not getting that.
Damn it!
But as you are sitting there meditating and listening to the prayers and the music that is going on within the world around, within the temple around you, you look up and you see the light of Altior has just, well, what you would consider to be a light of Altior has just come in and struck the mural on the wall in front of you. And then the mural seems to take form to you. And this face of light appears in front of you. And it can only be described as the voice of light. The voice of life itself reverberates within your head. And you are immediately enveloped in that comforting glow of Altior. What was it you were particularly asking for?
Give me a sec. 'Cause I want to write this down.
Sure, no worries. I understand.
I was meditating for help and guidance and extra information for the time of the blue sun, which is currently coming.
This voice you hear, it comes in images and feelings, and you get the sense that it's saying to you, the blue sun is a time of celebration and fear within the world, and will be here within 2 months.
Fear. Okay. Is there anything that my god wants me to do for him?
You get an image of a mage in your head. It is someone it's an elf who's got some wrinkles on them, which implies that they have been living for quite a long time now. And they are dressed in flamboyant, very, very flamboyant purple-red robes. And then you get an image of that same clock face that you saw. And you are told by your gods that this mage is tampering with time itself and must not be allowed to do so. You are then also given the image of this great...
Little moment.
Yep, sure. Where's...
So, image of a wrinkled mage in red robes and an image of the clock face. He's tampering with time and must not be allowed to do so.
Mm-hmm. And you were also given this image of of a great winged red creature, enormous. That you gain from Altior, it says that this creature is in danger. It is while you are having this meditation that Sam, you appear at the door, and you appear at the door to the temple, and that it and enter, and the sounds of worship are going on around you, and you see Progenitas sitting and meditating there, and he seems lost.
Seems like getting a stroke.
So I thought about what was more likely, that Sam is going to pray or that he's actually going somewhere prepared. So I think I will actually have a look around. If I can get out easily, if I have to, and if there's a possibility to get in easily in the night and maybe rob something from here, I also wouldn't mind to find that. But right now, it's more on, if shit hits the fan, how can I flee easily?
If shit hits the fan, how can you flee easily? Okay, that is very easy. I'm not going to make you roll a perception check for that. The front door where you came in from is your easiest point of ingress and egress.
Perfect.
So that's if shit hits the fan, that's where you would leave from. I do, however, require you to. Well, actually, what is your passive perception, please?
My passive perception is 12.
12. Okay. That's fine. That's average. You can tell that as soon as upon entering, you just look around, and there are other monks within the area who are dressed very similarly to Progenitas, and they've clocked you.
Okay. I would, if there is a place where I can sit, as alone as possible and as far away from Progenitas as possible.
Easy.
I would also just I'd send a quick prayer, just nothing too fancy, and just I pray that the high priest will listen to me and to my reasons, and if I have to pray for that, then neither to his god directly. Maybe he sends me a signal.
Are you a worshipper of Altior yourself?
No, not at all.
You can roll me the D100.
That's right. D100. Where is it?
So D10, right click, and you should see the percentile.
Yeah, okay. 16.
No, you don't sense anything.
Well, when I should just sit and relax and drink out of my flask with the Horizon of Altior on it to just remind you, and just look look at the monks who look at me like, good evening.
I remember. They give you that sort of evening. Progenitas, it is probably around about this moment where Altior releases you from the vision that you have been having, and there is that sense of being you are being released, and there's almost a sense of euphoria and gladness and happiness as you are being released from this vision. And you open your eyes, and there's also that slight sense of dislocation as you suddenly realize, oh shit, no, I'm back in the real world. What? Okay. But you are back. Your passive perception is high, I believe.
15.
15. Yeah, you would spot Sam. When you have that sense of dislocation, people look around all the time just to get bearings, and you would spot Sam in the back, trying to be surreptitious and quiet.
I take an internal note, but I ignore it in any external vision.
Sure,
For
no worries.
external vision. And I'll take a moment to thank Alfir for all the information he gave me and get back into my body, so to speak. Yes, this
No
was
worries.
a very intense moment.
No worries.
And yeah, furthermore, try peacefully waiting up until the moment mass is done and I am able to go to the High Priest to also share with him this latest piece
Latest
of
information.
Just a question. Would Sam be able to spot the High Priest? Or recognize
Yeah.
him? Okay.
Well, you would. Okay, you're not going to recognize the High Priest.
Yeah.
But it's pretty fucking obvious who the High Priest is. Excuse my French, because it might be the dude who's now leading the service. So,
Good.
It's that sort of.
But is it?
You look like you're in charge.
Okay. He is the boss here. I'm gonna talk to him.
No, we're being simple here. We're being simple hypocrites now. Not this time.
Ah, come
Not
on!
this time. Not this time. Not this time. Maybe other things, but not this time. We are going to turn from here to the outskirts of the city of Archwell, where a fairy and their travelling companion Einem have just entered the gates of Archwell, or at least you find yourselves in your rooms after. It's alright. You arrived there previous night, I believe, didn't you? Luminil.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah.
I believe you did. Yes. So.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
You
got
wake-
lost and we arrived late. That was it.
Yeah, that's it. Yes. So you would have arrived late, and so we'll say you managed to find rooms. It's fine. You awake in your room, Luminil, to sound of hawkers in the street outside yelling their wares and trade.
Interesting. Well, I grab my stuff and go down and see if I can find some breakfast.
Easy enough. Breakfast. This is one of these slightly more well-to-do inns and taverns. So you are able to find breakfast for just a couple of copper. It's decent. Meats and breads, and eggs and not chips, but eggs and that sort of thing. It's a decent fare. Einem has not made a start to the day yet.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna assume he's just distracted or something, and yeah.
Sure.
I'll go pick him up when I'm done.
Okay. Fair enough.
This happened more often.
It's happened more often indeed, yeah. So, what would you like to do? You've had your breakfast.
So yeah, after breakfast, I'll go up and go to his room.
Knocking on the door, there is the sounds of shuffling inside, and then eventually Einem opens the door. He is, again, as you have seen him before, perfectly clothed, hair done up. Everything is just absolutely perfect with him. What? Oh, Luminil. Do we need to go, or what do we need? What?
Yeah, it's morning, buddy. It's time to go.
Oh, yeah, right, yes. Why am I here? Oh, yes, of course.
I brought you some
Yes.
breakfast here.
Oh yes, my mentor told me to eat. Okay, that's fine. And he starts sort of absent-mindedly stuffing his face with food, and through the sounds of tuning, munching as well. We need to go to the the College of Mages warehouse. That is what I believe he was told me to do. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, warehouse. You're correct. So if you're all done, then let's go.
Yes, that's fine. And he just absent-mindedly he thinks there's a table to his right, and so he puts the plate down on what he thought to be a table, lets go, and the plate just clatters to the floor.
I choose to ignore it.
Cool, no worries.
I
Heading
mean,
out.
I'm pretty used to how he is by now.
You've gotten used to him, yeah.
Also, this might be normal for humans. I don't know.
Yeah. You head out into the bustling trading sounds of the local market area where you had where the tavern was situated. It is busy and bustling. And as you are walking through, you happen to spot a dwarf emerging from from one of the buildings just around the corners of the street. If I could please have Crunchy Cactus introduce themselves to us.
Howdy, y'all. You watch as this, well, I guess you would say, yes, a dwarf in like auburn hair that's kind of disheveled, like strewn all across the front of his face. He has soot kind of all over. As you can see, there's a slight fire behind him. He very quickly scampers up a little bag that he has that he has just kind of let fall to the ground and then just scampered it back up, just putting, you see, like clothes and a little bit of coin in there as he just turns his head. Oh. Hi? Hi. You are... Okay, hi. I'm just gonna go that way. You can go that way. Bye.
Well, we also happen to be going that way, so yeah, we can travel together if you want. I don't know where you're going, but
I'm gonna roll insight on this.
Roll inside.
Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Do I get the feeling that this person is not trying to do horrible things?
Luinil?
I mean, it's a cute tiny fairy. They never hurt anyone.
Okay, well,
No, I'm not gonna roll against it.
That's great.
So,
You're
yeah.
going.
Innocent enough, so.
You're going the same way. That is really good. I just need you to be at least 30 feet in front of me at all times.
Well, then you're the one responsible of Shadow Boy here, because he kind of has a tendency to get lost. So.
Who's a what?
You see, Braun, you see this tall human figure who is distractedly looking around at the market area, and seems as though he's going to wander off if it weren't for the fact that he's sticking beside Luinil.
No, he can go with you. That's fine.
Yeah, someone, he really needs a handler.
I don't know him, so...
Well, I don't know you as well, but yeah, you seem to be a charming fella. Pretty tall, though, but...
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great. Sure, I'll watch your friend. Yeah.
Hello. Who are you?
Names. Wow, that's those are important, I'm sure. You can call me Braun. Braun. Yeah, Braun. I like
Braun.
that.
Okay.
Braun.
Braun. I am Einem Noir. Pleasure to meet you. Yes. What do you do? What do you do? Who are you? What do you do? What things do you do? And you start, Braun, getting bombarded with questions, one after the other, and it's very difficult to get a word in edgeways as he starts talking almost over you.
Not important. Let's go. Very, very quickly, if you don't mind.
Okay. Oh, right, yes. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, Aiden. Come on. He'll answer the questions while we're walking.
No.
Also,
Oh, great. Fantastic.
I'm Lewin Ilbron. Yeah, this happens often. You get used to it.
I will not.
Fantastic, great. And you proceed to make your way down the street towards the warehouse district.
Why warehouse district? Right. Yes.
Well, that's where they were going.
That's where they were going.
If you want to try and break away from them, you can.
Oh, you're going that way. That's interesting. I need to head to my place of employment. I'm sure it's safe there, probably. So
I hope so for it.
I I hope so too.
Is it nearby? Near the warehouse?
DM is it?
DM is nearby. It would be relatively nearby. It is not going to be in the market district itself. The market district is quite small, but it would be close by in terms of. So if you think you've got the market district and the warehouse district, basically, the crafters and the workers and the smiths and the jewelers would be situated between the two, so it would be in that area. So. If they were to head towards the warehouse district, by the way, they haven't got a bloody clue where that is, so you would know. That your place of work would be situated there.
Okay. So you're going to the warehouse. Okay, we're gonna keep going this way, and I'll. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just 30 feet in front at all times. That'd be really swell right now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
While we're setting off again, I would like to send out, and I'm gonna look up his name because I know you love it, Corby.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll send out Corby. I'll ask him to scout ahead.
Cool, that's fine. Roll me a perception check for Corby, please.
Oh jeez, I don't have his stats anymore.
If you go to the combat tracker, I believe they have been shared with you. So if you go to the combat tracker and find Raven, and then click on the shield, you should find it should open it up for you. If it doesn't, then I'll just share it with you again.
Yeah, I don't see a shield.
Cool. There you go.
Thank you. Perception.
So on the skills, just double click perception for me.
There it is.
There it is.
11.
All right, that's cool. That's fine. All I need to know. You can converse with him, right?
Only through regular talking. We don't have a telepathic bond or anything.
No. But you if he was to reply, would you understand what he said?
Yeah.
Cool. That's all I wanted to double check.
We're close enough to somewhat understand.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
You sent him off to scout the message across. So.
You sent him off to scout ahead, and it is a little while before he returns, and he basically there's a lot of jumping around, and flapping of wings, and cocking of the head, but he basically tells you there's a lot of buildings around there. There's a lot of people. I have no idea what you're looking for, but that's what's there.
All right, cool. That's good enough. Right. Lots of people, it's probably good.
Sure. You make your way through the town, being led from behind by Braun.
Yeah, if you just keep walking. Pothole right there. Don't step in that. Okay.
Oh, that's fine. I'm flying.
Yep. Oh, okay, good.
But Anim is not, so he doesn't. You saying, "Hey, watch out for the pothole!" Foot goes to the pothole. Oh. This road is not very well kept at all.
No, it is not.
And
Really need to
you're
work on our
making
infrastructure.
you're making your way through the streets, and the streets very quickly change from those of markets to those of crafters, and there are a lot of open spaces where the smells of wood shavings and burning metal and sawdust and even gem dust starts to sort of permeate your nose as you're walking through. Eventually you reach your previous place of employment, Braun. What was it that you worked at?
Fortune's Favor was the guild that I worked for.
But what did they produce?
Oh, they're pretty much just a random artisanal guild. You go to them for anything, they make it.
Cool. So there are you find yourselves at the entrance to the Fortune's Favor Guild, which has all sorts of stuff there. They have what looks to be a workbench for wood. They have an anvil there. There's even this very small forge at the back. So there's a lot of different smells that are coming out here, and you can see all sorts of things being crafted. There's what looks to be a table being in the process of being made. There seems to be some wood carving going on that's making this very, very pretty leaf pattern. And at the back there you can see somebody working on a potter's wheel. And at the very back where the forge is just beginning to be lit.
Oh, good. Nevi should be in. Okay. This is where we no longer know each other, or that you have seen me at all. Okay? Louis Nil. Yes, and very fast talker. You guys have fun. I'm gonna work, I think. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Pleasure to meet you. Right. Where is the warehouse?
I hope you have a very fine day, and I give Braun a blue rose.
Okay. This is nice, I assume.
Take it as you wish.
I just kind of grip it like as if I'm like holding like a napkin that has something on it, like yeah, okay. Well, you two just keep going that way, and then you're gonna wigwam a little bit. There is a traffic circle. Just take the second exit off of it. After that, you're gonna just keep going forward, make a left, make a right, and then you're there.
Following those directions, which are very, very, very clear, very specific, Luinil, you are able to lead Ainim to the warehouse district, where actually you are very quickly able to find the warehouse of the College of Mages.
All right. Well, I'll guide Ainim, and we'll approach the College of Mages.
Perfectly fine.
Or the warehouse.
College
of Mages. Sorry.
That's fine. Ainim recognizes immediately the symbol above the doors. Ah, this right. Yes, this is where we are. Okay, fine. And he starts to take the lead here and goes up and knocks very briskly on the door. There is a very short amount of time before a tiefling figure appears. This one is a red tiefling again with swept back horns. Yes. Oh. Sir, what are you doing here? Well, I'm here to make sure safe passage for the black crystal that was delivered here. There is a look of confusion on the face of this tiefling. It's already been picked up. What? No, that's not what was meant to happen. I was meant to come and make sure it's safe passage of leading it back to Farron. I think we had better come inside and talk about this. And he opens the door up further and leads and beckons Ainim in. What would you like to do, Luinil?
I'm following Ainim. I'm his handler.
You're his handler now. Okay, cool. You head You head into the inside of the warehouse. You are struck with the smell of cured meats. Well, the best description I can give is cured meat. You're struck with the smell of cured meat and drying skin, and you're struck also with the smell of straw and rotting wood almost, and metalwork and stone. There's a lot of mixed smells here. From where the tiefling that you saw from the door beckons Einem into a small room on the left hand side as you just enter the door. Do you follow?
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep up with him.
The guard looks at you as this very strange thing, but he just shrugs.
He's seen weirder things.
He's seen weirder things, yeah. He's seen weirder things, so he just shrugs. Okay, right. And the two of them sit. The guard sits down at the table with Einem, and looking across at him, says, "Well, it was our understanding that it was to be picked up and taken to Fall. At least that's the information that we received." "Oh, that's not what I was told. It was told to come pick it up and bring it to Farron. That's what am I going to tell my mentor?" The tiefling says, "Well, with the greatest possible respect, that is not my problem. That is something that I'm afraid you're going to have to try and figure out. We are only going on the orders of what we were told, and we received orders. Look here." And he pulls out a piece of parchment, and it's just a very short piece of parchment. Where it is written, for receipt of, not delivery. Yeah, we'll go with that. Receipt of delivery, Black Crystal to be taken to Fall, College of Mages in Fall, and it is sealed with what looks like that. I've mentioned this a few times, so you'll see the same clock symbol that everybody else has seen with the wand. And it is signed Manas Patel.
I have to write that out. Give me a sec.
Sure, no worries.
I assume I can see this as well, right?
Oh yeah, you're there, so you would see this. Yes.
Manas Patel. Okay.
Manas, Manas, Patel, Patel.
Okay, got it.
If you want, you can take this back to your mentor. Well, we have no more need of it here. Right. Okay. Yes. Well. I suppose that's the best option. Do you have a quick form of traveling? Unfortunately, I was not able to use the teleportation circle there. But do you have? Oh yes, of course. Just right this way. And he leads Einem back out into the corridor, where right a ways down the corridor, you are able to see a red glowing orb, essentially, from where you are. He leads the pair of you down the corridor, and as you're moving down the corridor, to your left, you see an open area that's fenced off, and several cages in there. Glancing in, you see the cages are filled with dogs, bats, birds, all sorts of animals like that, and they're all in cages there.
Okay, I would like to ask the guard why are those animals in the cages? They should be free.
It can. Sir, your familiar can talk? Huh? What? Oh no, he's not my familiar. He's just a friend. Sir, he's not allowed to be in here. Is he not? No. Is he not? No. Why? He's a friend. This is only. Handler. Oh yes. He's. You're my handler? Roll me a deception check, please.
I'm not deceiving anyone.
Yes, you fucking are, mate.
No, come on. He can't survive on his own.
This is true, but that doesn't make you his handler.
How? Sort of does. 12.
12. This would be this fella. He is going to roll insight on you. And that would be... let me just have a double check what that is. Yeah, I thought it would be. We'll see. Right. Sure. Well, I'm afraid, as his handler, you are now going to have to wait outside.
Are you gonna send him somewhere? Because we're traveling together, so.
Well, he is probably. Well, I'm presuming, sir, is going to make their way back to their mentor in Farron. Oh, yes, that is indeed the plan. I don't see the point of staying here.
All right, but are you gonna be okay, Aiden? Because completely ignore the guard.
Oh, yes. No, I will be fine. This is perfectly normal. It's quite alright. These are tieflings. These people are fine.
Well, they do keep animals in cages. That's not fun.
Why is that not fine?
Because everyone is, they're supposed to be free. They should have fun and play with their friends on the outside, and do beautiful things. I mean, we were having fun on the outside, right? And we weren't locked in cages.
Yes,
so.
but those are spell components.
Okay. Oh, this got dark all of a sudden.
Well, that's what. How are we supposed to get bloodhound skin and bat's wings and things like that?
Well, you should use alternative options.
That is not a possibility sometimes.
I'm sure it is, Adam. Come on. You guys are smart, right?
Something to think about. Possibly. Maybe. I have to consider that with a mentor.
Write it down,
Let's
buddy.
see.
Don't forget it.
Yes, of course. Yes, and he pulls out his notebook and starts scribbling down alternative options to. Right. Yes. I'll talk to my mentor about that. Yes. Okay. Pity I can't conduct my research anymore, but that's fine. Well, anyways. Yes. Anyway. I'm afraid you have to stay outside though. It is not quite. It is not normal for somebody not of the College of Mages to be part of be privy to what's going on here.
Oh yeah, I don't care about the College of Mages. I just wanted to make sure he was safe, buddy.
Thank you. Right. Okay. Well, if you don't mind, please.
I've still ignored the guard. He doesn't exist for me.
He doesn't exist for you now, is it? Excuse me.
Right, Adam. Well, good luck with your travels and your studies, and
it'll be. Well, thank you. It'll be fine. Right. Where's this teleportation spot? It's right here. Leave. You see the guards getting more and more irate at you, even though you're ignoring him. You're registered. It.
I'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Right. Bye.
I think you still had a few questions for me, so.
Yes. Oh, yes. How did you? But the guard is now trying to drag him away down the corridor, away from you.
Which is probably for the best.
It's probably for the best. Yes.
And I'll just find my way outside.
Sure, no worries. It's turn around and there's the door and you're outside.
Talking do they have a rooftop opening?
No, they don't.
Oh.
Or at least they're not from here. Not that you can see.
Oh, okay. I'll not push my luck.
Well, actually, because you are able to fly, you would be able to see this. There is a ladder that leads to an upper floor.
Right.
But the upper floor is just one space. At least from where you can see.
Oh my god, it's so tempting to use. No, I'll go through the door.
You're gonna go through.
I think I already pissed off the guard enough. So.
Okay, you head out the door. Talking of Black Crystal, Kairos.
Yes.
Describe where you have woken for this morning.
Where I've woken?
Hmm.
Well, I believe that I am up on that upper level. I've got some
Sure.
tarps or whatever kind of set up so that it's hard to see from people coming in, but I can also peek through to see people coming in. So they can't see me, but I could probably see them.
Into your warehouse.
Yes, once inside the warehouse kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's all right. That's fine. You awake to the smell of horse and dung.
Oh, I've got to take care of that one, don't I? I could probably sell that. No, let's see. I will get up and I will make my way rooftop to rooftop if I can, if it's not going to be too hard. If it would be hard, I would kind of go up to the top and then climb down the backside. Again, a back way.
Just roll me an acrobatics check.
Okay, I'm going to die. Watch. All right, 10.
It's a bit of a struggle. And it takes you longer than you have liked, but you were able to at least make your way across the rooftops. You occasionally have to put. Do you have a grapple?
Do I have a grapple? Oh, grappling hook kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I do. I didn't.
Okay, this would make it this makes your journey along the rooftops a lot harder than you would imagine. Where are you headed?
Maybe a couple rooftops over, then climb down the outside using my spider climb. Wink, wink. So that people can't see where I'm coming from. But I want to make my way. Actually, prior to doing this, I opened up one of the crates to grab some of the black rock, black crystal. So I have it with me, just a piece.
I need you to perform a Constitution saving throw as you open one of these crates.
Shiitake mushrooms. Okay, let's see what happens here. Ooh, 7.
And it's less a case of cough. It's more of a case of you feel your essence being dragged and pulled towards this black crystal. It feels almost though it's trying to absorb you.
I'm going to quickly wrap it up inside, drop it on the ground, and grab something to wrap it up in so that I'm not touching it directly.
You take 2 points of. I'm going to. I'm just going to simply call this magical damage.
Okay.
And your max hit points drop by 2.
Ooh.
Until you have a long rest.
Ooh. Take that right now. Teasing.
This stuff is dangerous.
Oh. All right. I'm actually going to take it and put it back inside the crate then.
Well, it's more the case of that opening the crate caused this.
Oh, okay. So having it on its own is, I'm imagining if I maintain physical contact with it, it'll get worse.
I'm not going to say no.
Okay.
But I'm not going to say yes either.
All right. So I'm going to wrap it up and then put it inside of a bag. That was the beginning. So then, my pouch, something. So nothing too big. I'm going to make my way back to the Cloak and Dagger, or if there's another way to get to the Temple of Nuxumbra underneath it, I'll do that as if I know. But if not.
You wouldn't know of a secret route yet to the Cloak and Dagger, but making your way there is perfectly fine. Are you doing this stealthily?
Well, I'm going to kind of be once I get away rooftop to rooftop or a couple rooftops, climbing down from my warehouse. I just don't want anybody to track me to the warehouse. Is why I'm doing that. But once I get down to a space, just nonchalantly walking through the regular streets, heading to the Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Okay. Then once I get to the Cloak and Dagger, I'm going to go down.
Sure. No worries. You you make your way to the Cloak and Dagger, and you are very, very confident that you have not seen anybody, and you are very confident that nobody was following you. And you find yourself at the door leading to Kalen Ra's quarters. Pressing the three circles of the door opens up, and Kalen Ra is sitting there. He looks up at you. You see that he looks up at you from signing off on a piece of parchment. Kairos.
Yes. Master
What can I
Ra.
do for you? What can I do for you?
I pull out the piece of black crystal and I hold it up and I say, I believe you asked for some of this. How much exactly do you need?
He rolls up the contract, or the parchment that he has, and puts it away. Turns around and pulls a very small set of scales. It's one of those scales which is rocking.
Okay.
A set of weights. Takes a piece of crystal from you and places it on the rack. He then starts to take these weights one by one on it. It doesn't take long before the weight equals out at about 50 grams.
Okay. I say, you needed, what was it?
I needed 10 kilograms of this.
10 kilograms. Oh, all right. Well, I've got a whole cart of it. How much do you want?
This is the first time you have seen actual surprise on this man's face. That is quite the achievement. Well, the contract only states for 10 kilograms, so 10 kilograms will be enough to suffice for now. However, I will let the contractor know that should they require more, they can simply ask.
All right. Sounds good. I let them know if they really need it. They can have I have up to a crate for them. I may have some other buyers for the rest of it if that's all right with you.
Well, that is up to them. They simply require 10 kilograms, so
Excellent.
if you desire to try and start making money off the rest of these crates, then that is your prerogative.
Sounds good. So until I find out from you, I imagine via message at some point in time, exactly how much more they may need, I will keep the rest of it with me. Just send the message to me and I will make sure that the delivery of whatever else is needed is given to your contractor.
Of course. And congratulations.
My pleasure.
He then pulls out another bit. He then pulls out the piece of parchment that he's working on and carries on writing. You get the feeling that your meeting is now at an end.
And I will head out. After doing this, I would like to I know we got other people to jump to, so just really quick, I wish to get back to my place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the time I need to take the one crate I had already opened up off the cart, and I'm going to put it within all of the crates of rotting food that is already there, so it's hidden.
Please roll. Oh God, what on earth would this be?
There's plenty of stuff, like there's wood and stuff in there. So I'm sure I can get like slides and whatever I need to do it. I've got a horse. I can use it to help pull if I need to as well.
Sure. Just roll me a quick stealth check in order to hide this crate.
All right. Ooh, 18.
Very nice. Very nice. I will make a note.
And once that is done, I wish to disguise myself as good as possible
Mm-hmm.
and take the horse and the cart with the rest of the stuff
Mm-hmm.
to the front door of the College of Mages.
Holy shit, okay. I'll get to that in a moment.
Okay.
Progenitas and Sam. The afternoon mass, the afternoon services have ended. And you can see the high priest is busy clearing things away from the incense bowls and the bowls of water that are scattered around the place, and just tidying things up.
I'll catch him up and try to take him to his office. So I'll just walk up to him and say, "Can we talk in private, Father?"
Progenitus, yes, of course.
I'm sorry to be so direct, but I had
no,
a wonderful experience just during the mass, and I really need to share it with you.
Of course. Sam, yes, Sam, would you please? Thank you. Right this way, and he leads you back to the office, and it's again that sparse but warm office here.
I would follow him if it's possible for me. I would
You
also.
follow-
I would when Progenitus stands up, I would also stand up, and I would keep like a distance, so a respectful distance. Let them speak in private, but
Mhm.
I would when they start going away, I would also. I think I would follow him. Yeah,
You would follow?
but I'm not trying to hide or anything. I'm just keeping a respectful distance. Okay.
Okay, so Progenitus, you do
I
something.
noticed him, so
Yeah.
whilst we were walking away with the high priest and me, I whispered to him, there is a tiefling following me, so just so you know. I don't know his intentions. He is with the College of Mages.
Interesting.
But you might want to keep him outside of your.
Indeed. You are approaching. You approach one of the side doors, and there are monks of your house all around the place. And he glances across the one of the monks and just gives a very small hand gesture. You would know the hand. You recognize the hand gesture to be guard the place.
Let no one in.
Yeah, let no one in. And you head through the door and down the corridor ahead. Sam, you watch Progenitus and the high priest enter through this door and head through. And you see this. Another monk, dressed similarly to Progenitus, walks very purposefully in front and stands in front of the door.
So in front of the office door,
In front of the corridor door.
corridor door. Okay.
So you don't. In terms of where the office is, you haven't got a clue where that is.
Okay.
You just know that the entranceway, which Progenitus now walked through, is now blocked.
Okay. I just go to him, and respectively say, "Sorry, dear monk, but I need to speak to the high priest. Would I be able to pass?"
No.
Okay then. Is there any reason for me not being able to pass?
That's between the high priest.
Mate. Yeah, no idea how to deal with this on shit. I wanna fight him. Would you very dearly, I will wait here, but will you catch up to the high priest and please tell him I have a very important bit of business to discuss with him, and if it's an issue, I would also hand in my weapons if you fear I won't want to do anything, I just want to talk to him.
Roll a persuasion check.
Called persuasion. Okay. 14. It's alright.
You can wait until they emerge.
But I actually know the monk he's with. I think it would be better for me if I would speak to them both. Would it just can you please make my day easier and
Look, mate, I don't care who you are, but as
And-
far as I know, you're a tiefling, and so you work for the College of Mages. And it's not normal for a College
It's
of Mages for a
racist.
tiefling, or for a tiefling to enter the private quarters of one of our high people. So, I don't really care what you're here for. I've been told to guard this door, and you look like you want to get through this door. That's not going to happen.
Well, I'm not your average tiefling, but if you insist, I will wait.
Do you
So-
just stand there waiting in front of him?
I just stand in front of him. I'm looking at him. I'm thinking about doing small talk.
Nice.
So- Why did you join the Church of Altior? He's a great god, I know that myself. I take off my flask again and drink his wisdom with like
And
no
he's-
symbol red out of it.
Yeah, I get you. He's going to give you that stone face. He's going
Ah.
to give you that stone face that all bouncers and all guards have when they're told to do the guard duty. They give you the stone face, especially
How-
when you start trying to engage in small talk.
How did you get? Did you play poker by any chance? Your face is a really good poker face. I'm really bad at that, and I usually lose against my friends.
While this babbling and conversation is happening, Veritas, you are beckoned and they indicated as where to sit. So,
Yes. Well, as discussed, I went out this morning to go to the library, and I got quite a bit of information about the Black Crystal and about the whereabouts of the trades. So I came back here. Was in the mess, and I started praying to Altior, and he spoke to me.
you received a
via
vision from
interference.
the Father.
Yes, I did.
This must be known. It's been a long time since something like this has happened. I need to. This needs
One of
to
the
be right.
reasons I wanted to catch you in a private environment.
Yes, of course. Right. Okay. So, this needs to be ratified. What was said? Tell me everything. And he reaches down to get into the desk. He reaches down into one of
Take
the
your
drawers and
time,
desk behind him,
Take your time.
and pulls out a piece of parchment and writing movements and begins to take notes about everything that you had.
Just for my own recollection, had I
Mhm.
already told him about the symbol? No, that was information I got at the library.
No, you hadn't told him about the symbol at all. No.
So let me start at sharing with you the information I got at the library, because that also makes more sense in why I started praying and meditating towards Altior.
Okay.
The Black Crystal had arrived in the warehouse, was shipped to Faal with a card, and on that card was a symbol of a clock and a wand with a lot of symbols around it, depicting stars and suns and moons and everything. And the wand was pointing to a sun within a sun. This, to my knowledge,
Okay. Yes.
indicates the time of the blue sun, which is a very rare event. It only happens once every 10 to 15 years.
Indeed. Yes. Yes, I believe so. And he gets up from his desk and walks to the small bookcase that he has in the office, and pulls out a very similar looking book to the one that.
Oh, I know that book. I read it.
Oh. Ah, right. Well, and wonderful. Then you would recognize. Did you recognize some of these things? So, and he begins to leave. Oh yes, right. Yeah, and makes a few more notes.
So my knowledge also tells me that this is an event when the barrier which divides the corporal realms from the magic realms is extremely thin, and
indeed, it is one of our most busy times.
Yeah,
thankfully
definitely.
Thankfully, we only have to prepare once a few times, but
yeah,
the temple becomes a.
Up.
Oh.
And also, certain magical creatures or beings can traverse between the different realms.
Indeed, the temples become a place of solace in those times.
Which might also be important in the visions that I got, because whilst I was meditating, I asked Althior if he could give me guidance and information on the Blue Sun and its whereabouts, because seeing this symbol and seeing it just triggered something in me, and I thought, well, the last time was already I believe 11 or 12 years ago.
Yes, to my knowledge, it was 12 years ago. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so we might be in the period of time that it can happen again.
That's
normally
true, yes.
We don't really know it up until maybe
there are signs.
Weeks or days in advance.
There are signs. It's normally a few weeks, where there are signs that the veil is thinning. But
yeah. So
what did the father tell you?
Well, he appeared to me as a face of light in front of me. And his voice was like the light itself, which reverberated into my head. It was, well, I don't know if you ever experienced it, but for me, it was only my second time this ever happened to me. The first time it happened, I was really, really young, which also, made me walk the path that I'm now walking. So, and it sounded like, well, the sound of the purest of light itself.
What's your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifier?
Yes.
My wisdom modifier is +3.
+3, okay. I was just doing a very quick, is that correct? I was just trying to figure out passive insight.
Passive insight? Is there
Yeah.
such a thing as passive insight?
Funny enough, on D&D Beyond there is. It's kind of annoying. Yeah. All right. Doesn't matter.
It would be 10 plus. If they're proficient with it, whatever the bonus is to the skill, but 10 plus that would be passive.
I am proficient, so it's 15.
So you'll be
then.
14.
15.
15. Okay, fine, 15. So you would spot this. There is a slight sense of jealousy that emerges
from
that.
Making friends.
Well, it's the high priest. He feels slightly entitled to having a vision, but it's still he's a little bit jealous of the fact that a lowly monk has received a vision, but he's trying to cover it up.
Twice already. Oh wait.
Only once.
No.
You've had a vision once.
No, twice. I had
Twice?
this vision, but I also told him that I had another one when I was very young in my background.
Oh yeah, twice. Yes, of course.
So,
There is definitely a sense of jealousy here.
yeah. He told me that the Blue Sun is a time of celebration and fear, and we'll be here within 2 months.
Within 2 months. Oh,
Yes.
well, that is wonderful. That is wonderful news. Celebration has never been a time of celebration. Why would they? Okay, well, everything you have said so far is cooperates with everything that is happened. I need to celebration.
And fear, both of them. But we
Yes,
can
it's
also
only ever.
celebrate the fact that we can be that close to one another.
That is also something. We have preparations to make. Right. Well,
Furthermore, I got an image of a wrinkled mage in red robes and an image of the same symbol that I just described, with the notion that he is tampering with time itself, this mage, and must not be allowed to do so.
yes, time must flow as it should, as predetermined by the Father.
Yes.
That is nothing
Okay.
that should be tampered with.
Do we know which elderly mage within the College of Mages might be trying to do this? Is mostly dressed in red robes.
Unfortunately, the mages of the college, they don't have a uniform, unlike the Hallowed Union of Altior does. They do not have a uniform. So unfortunately, a mage in red robes can be anyone.
Of age, of course.
Of age. Again, that does not really narrow it down.
A bit, but yeah. I understand what you're saying.
It could be one of the mages higher up in the college, but does not really
Probably because
grant us.
tampering with time is something that needs a lot of studying. And
Indeed. That
to
is
say
very,
the
that is
least, magical
that
power.
is logical, yes. Did you have any luck finding Giorgio Sharp?
I'll get back to that. Because I had one more message. As I asked the father if there's anything that he wanted me to do for him. He granted me an image of a great winged red creature and told me that that creature is in danger and needs our help.
There is a dragon?
To all intents and purposes, that seems very the way
Such
it
a
is.
Did he give you anything else? Did you receive any other vision about as to where this dragon might be?
Not at this moment.
Make that your top priority. The dragons are sacred creatures. They are
I know.
They are the servants of the gods. Make that your top priority. You must find this dragon.
Okay. I will. I was already planning on that, of course.
Oh, of course. Sorry. Yes, you are. You are a most adept monk. Yes.
But, yeah. Giorgio Sharp, yes. The one for whom I went to the library has not been heard from for quite some time. I have been helped by the current guardian of the library and his student, so to say, who's also following me, but she's not that much of a problem. Other than that weird thieveling that I was just speaking about, whom I also encountered there, which was also the point where he told me that he was with the College of Mages. And yeah, I don't know. He seemed to be telling the truth, and with all this information that became to me there and just now, I'm very cautious, but he might also be a source of information we could use.
That is also very true, yes. The tieflings are known for their ties to the College of Mages. Yes.
Maybe
Use
not
him.
the best way for me to use him directly, but since he's here, you might have a great shot at him.
Hmm.
See,
It is not. It is not our way to deal directly with the tieflings of the College of Mages. Can try, but we do not have anywhere to store him.
Well, just to find out what he wants, to see if it's safe for us to work with him. I mean, you are, in all facts, the High Priest.
Fine. Is he still? Do you know if he's still out there? Presumably. Let us go and get him. So,
I'll go to my room then, and if you need me,
I will send for you.
yes.
Thank you for this information, and you have given me a lot to think about.
Thank you for the great mess, Father. You made it all
No,
possible.
no, it's your. No, this is. It's all mine. Yes. The blessings of the God of the Lord light upon you.
And to
And he leads you out to the office and sends you on your way and heads back down the corridor to the main church.
okay. Can I? He walks through the corridor to the door. Is there any way in which I can stealthily see if he's making contact with him, with Sam?
Sure, easy. Just roll me a quick stealth check for me, please. Basically, don't biff it.
Yeah, about that.
I said don't biff it.
Easily biffed.
You said it just.
So, yeah. You head off down the corridor and the corridor takes a right. And you thought, oh no, actually, yeah, it'd be a good idea. And you look back. Unfortunately, you didn't quite realize you forgot about the plant pot that was sitting on the shelf just at the entrance, just as the corridor turned. And you go back and you just happen to knock into it, and the plant pot just falls and clashes and smashes along the floor, grabbing the attention of the High Priest, who looks back at you and says,
I'll clean that up.
right, yes, okay, fine. And he carries along the corridor, so he knows you're there now.
Yeah, of course, but yeah.
So you can
I'll just
stay
clean it
there.
up and
Sure.
then go back to my room.
Okay, fair enough. So it is just as you finish cleaning. The High Priest does open the door, and you glance up, and you do just happen to see over the shoulder, just in front of the High Priest, Sam, and the two of them begin to kind of have conversation. It's just, we're going to get to that moment in a moment, Sam.
I know that he's still there, so I can go safely back to my room.
Sure, no worries.
that was
Braun. It has become a busy day at the Fortunes Guild, and you are busy working on. What would you be working on right now?
Let's see. What am I feeling like working on today? Let's do glass blowing stuff.
Sure. You're working on some glass blowing, and you're making this. But you're busy just blowing into this glass. You creating this bubble, which you plan on making into this beautiful twisted vase. And you just glance up. What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is a 12.
12. All right. Yeah, you wouldn't. No, you would see this. You glance up and you see just lurking. Just not a ways away from you, but just lurking at the entrance to the guild. A well-dressed figure with good-looking clothes, clearly somewhat moneyed, and they're looking sort of around, trying to see if there's anybody there. And you glance up and he sees you, and just
Me. Yes. You need help. Yes? No?
Oh, you were actually talking to me. Oh, right, yes. Yes. I am. I'm looking for Braun. I think it is. Is it right?
Who?
I'm looking for a character named Braun, a dwarvish fella. Apparently, very, very good in craftsmanship. Like what?
Okay. May I ask why you're searching for him, if you don't mind?
It was recommended to me. It was told that he could make all sorts of things, and that's would perhaps be able to make a jewel for me.
Jewel. Let me think. He's pretty famous here. He does a lot of work. Jewelry, huh? Okay. Yeah, no. He can do that, I'm sure. Yeah. It's not one of his bigger things, but it's something he can do. Uh-huh.
Right. Okay.
He's unfortunately not in today.
Oh, that's a real shame. I was hoping to try and catch him and that's offer this commission to him.
I can do it for you.
Really? Are you as good as this person? Could you show me some of your work?
Oh, sure. I'll show you what I'm working on right now, and I just like show off what I'm doing.
So it appears to be rather. It's been alright. Okay. Well, I need him to make it's not really a jewel per se. It's more a holder for a jewel. What I really need is it's, and he starts describing this it's almost trapeze-like device made of twisted metal.
Okay, how big does it have to be?
Oh, only just a couple of inches high, a couple of inches wide, a few inches wide.
That should probably take me 2 days.
Sure, yes, 2 days is fine. Yes, that is perfectly fine.
How much?
Sorry, what?
How much are you offering for me to make this?
What are your fees?
Well, that sounds a little intricate. But I don't want to cost you an arm and a leg. Inside check. How rich does this man look?
Roll me insight, please.
When in March, you gotta believe, but it's also no one.
Oh, I didn't roll. Where? What did I
Hello.
do? There we go.
13. He seems pretty well off. Certainly, the cut of his cloth seems to be of decent quality.
What kind of material?
Just iron was fine.
25 gold.
Yes, that's perfectly fine. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.
Upfront or on delivery? What is your policy here?
I could do half now and half later if that's okay with you.
Fine. Here's 12.
Thank you.
Clock. He hands over 12 gold.
Okay. If I'm not here in 2 days, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it on the front desk. I'll just need a name.
Yes. You can say Evan.
Evan. All right, I'll leave it for
Yes.
Evan. Thank you.
Evan Dane, the one and only.
Dane. Excellent. I have no idea who you are, but thank you.
You haven't heard of the famous Evan Dane of the Yorkshire Bryles? No?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. You'll get to learn it someday.
Mm-hmm. Okay, bye.
Yes. Oh, yes, but good luck. I'll see you in 2 days.
2 days. I hear people looking for me. And I'm gonna like make my way to the front desk.
Mm-hmm.
Daria is Nevi
Yes.
in today? Is the big fan?
Yeah, I believe so. She was she was lighting the furnace. What was the name again? Nevi?
Nevi, yes, boss.
Nevi. Wait. Nevi. I'm sure she's just out the back. Let me
Oh,
go and...
great. She is like that.
check.
I'll go get her.
Okay, okay.
Need to have a talk with her about some stuff. I just very hurriedly just run out to the back.
Heading out the back, you greeted with the storage area at the back of this place, and you begin searching around. You begin looking. Could you please roll me an investigation check?
Of course. Let's go to investigation lab. Oh, it was almost good.
It takes you a while.
Mhm.
So this was more to do with speed. This was more to do with how quickly you would notice this, rather than if you would notice this. It takes you a long while, but you eventually find Nevi. She is sitting, sprawled, legs akimbo, against the back wall, and she's sitting there, legs akimbo, head down, just there.
Nevi?
There's no reaction.
Okay, that's fine. This is fine. I'm gonna go up to her. Uh-huh. This is great.
We have completely the wrong soundtrack for this.
This is fine. It's holy. I believe in it. It's probably where she's headed anyway. I just go up to her. Nevi, I don't want to touch you, so please wake up, or else I'm gonna shake you awake, and I don't want to do that, or shake you and you fall to the ground dead. That would be, whew.
You approach her, and as you approach her, you begin to see that there is something very wrong about the angle of her head.
Oh. Okay. Nevi, I'm gonna. Don't hit me. Don't hit me, please. Okay, here I come. I just kind of tilt her head up just a little bit.
Whack! No, you don't. No, that doesn't happen. As you try to tilt her head up, there is an audible.
Okay, I stop. Can I make a medicine check to see if
You
this
can
is a
indeed
dead body?
please do make me a medicine check. Yes.
Okay, medicine. This is fine. Hey.
Wow. That's very nice. Yeah, she is as dead as a doornail. Her neck has indeed been broken. You can tell that by the fact that her neck is
Yeah.
over. It is not the only thing that is the problem. While it does appear to be that her neck has been broken, you can tell that the neck was broken later. That does not appear to be the thing that has actually killed her. Looking over her body, you notice a very small black crystal shaped in the form of a dagger that is embedded in her chest.
Oh no. Who did we piss off now? Or who did I? Oh no. No. This is nope. This can't. This is not. And like you watch at the camera kind of watches as he pulls out a small amulet. Is this your fault? Did you do this? Why am I talking to an amulet?
Could you describe your amulet to us, please?
Sure. It's there is a golden chain that attaches it around my neck, going down into it. The outside of it is made of this ornate gold, all with like different runic symbols on it. In the center is what appears to be an amethyst at first. If you don't look at it upon closer inspection, you see it's actually a case. And when you open it, there's a very small vial with like this purple dust inside of it.
Very nice.
Is this you? Did you do this?
could you make me an intelligence check, please?
Okay. It is right there, and boop.
It's fine. You're looking at the amulet, and as you're talking to it, your eyes wander over it as they would, and as you would when you're talking something. You are very familiar with the contours of this amulet. It is then that your mind just wanders back to that request that you received, and there's just something very familiar about the shape of that essentially holder that you were asked to design that seems to be quite close to the amulet that you are holding in your hand right now.
You said I wasn't safe. You didn't say the people around me weren't safe. Why? She saved me from a life that I hated, and okay, we can work this out. The guards, and I need to go. I need to get out of here. I thought I could. Okay, and I just put the amulet back underneath the shirt, kind of definitely covering it up now as best as I can. Even the chain, like kind of putting my collar up just to make sure no one can see it. I'm so sorry. I didn't know Nevi. Okay. And I'm gonna make my way out. Daria.
Yeah?
We need to call the guards.
Okay. Is everything alright?
Nevi's dead.
You see this sort of look of incomprehension and then shock just sweep over his. What?
She's
No,
dead.
no, that can't be.
No, well, you want to go look? Because it took me a while to find her, but when I did...
Where are they?
Come on. Then I'm going to lead her into the back room.
Sure. You lead her back and you show Nevi to the... Oh.
Now, her neck is broken, and that wasn't the worst thing, because that... Oh... Anyway, that dagger there. Does that look like anything we've ever made?
Let me go and get the files. And you see immediately her brain's gone into. I need to check stuff up. I've gone into solve situation mode, which you know that that's sort of kind of how she operates when things are not quite as they should be. Understatement of the year there. So she goes into solving situation mode, and she goes away and comes back very very quickly with this very large ledger. She starts going through it with all the different orders.
Under weapons, definitely under weapons.
Scrolls through to weapons. No. Black iron. Is that black iron?
I think it's obsidian, maybe? I don't...
You can roll me a...
It is a hard thing, because 5e barely has a skill for that.
You can roll... Stone. How do you identify stone?
Investigation? Or nature. That's fine.
This is more nature than investigation.
Sure.
I think this is more nature, yeah.
12.
No, you would not know what this is.
I don't know what this is, and I'm like one of the best crafters here. That's scary.
Okay, looking through the list. No, this is not something that we've made. No, it is.
Okay, so at least it wasn't one of
Right.
us. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
guards.
Guards. Yes, guards.
And
Right.
Daria,
Yeah.
if anyone comes asking for me, I don't work here.
Okay, bro.
Okay?
Okay.
Good. Good.
Right.
What do you know about the Danes, by the way?
The Danes.
I think that was his name. I don't
Oh.
remember it.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know anything. That's the first time I've heard that name.
Okay. Do you remember the man who was looking for Wink Wink Braun before?
Oh, you mean the tall?
Yeah, the floppy one.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Did he leave a name or anything else written down?
Let me go check. She wanders off and comes back with a very small piece of paper. It's the piece of paper that she comes back with is the contract that you had verbally drawn up that she had just jotted down, and as you had disappeared off to go find Neve, they had quickly just signed everything off and he had disappeared off. And this is what he wrote. It's literally just a piece of paper with description of what you were being required to make, and with his name signed underneath.
Okay, no address or anything. That's fine. Look, I know we probably maybe knew people. I'm sure she had contacts with people who can find things. Do you know who they are, and can I get in contact with them? She talked to you the most.
I heard her mention the name Penny. Penny, was it? Yeah, Penny at one point. And
Okay. Where's Penny?
he said that Penny was Penny was somebody in. They used to live at the docks. And they used to be. What did she say? A thief, I think she said that Penny was.
Of course it's a thief. Okay.
But I don't know. She just mentioned the name once, Penny.
Right.
Small girl.
Okay. By the docks. A girl named Penny.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go find this Penny real quick. I'm
Okay.
gonna get information that are gonna help the guards. Call the guards and tell them what happened. Okay.
I'll do that. I'll do it. Braun,
Yes.
be safe, okay?
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I end up with a dagger in my chest, splayed out against a bat. Oh, wait, no, that
That's
could
not
happen.
funny.
No,
That's not
but
funny.
that's how I deal with trauma. Okay. Well,
Just be safe, okay?
I'm gonna be fine.
Right. Let me go and get the guards.
Yep.
And she
Good luck.
She heads out and starts looking desperately around. And right now there are no guards, which is very unusual for here. What would you like to do?
I have to head down to the docks.
Alrighty then. There are two ways to get there. One of them is through the warehouse district, and one is through the market district. Which way would you like to go?
Which way is more alleys?
The market district would be more alleys.
I'll go that way.
Sure, no worries. You head walking. I'm presuming you are going to take a very circuitous route then towards the docks.
Yes.
That's fine. Going from alley to alley to alley, avoiding the main roads, you eventually find yourself you do eventually have to step onto the main road, but at that point you are at the dockyard. The dockyard is this very open space full of workers and people moving from A to B into C, and moving from the market through the marketplace to the warehouse, to the dockyards, to the warehouse and back, and also seeing carts fully laden with produce being taken out of the city of Archwell. You would know Archwell to be while it is a trading city, it is also the hub for exports and imports to the hegemony of Fall. So this dock right now, at this moment of time, is very, very busy.
Oh. Hold on. I lost audio for some reason.
Did you?
Oh, it's back. Okay.
That's just the music. That's just music to being dramatic.
Oh, okay. Okay. You said I'm at the docks now. I'm sorry. I think that's where I cut out. Okay. Do I see any either workers or guards around here?
Plenty.
Okay.
Plenty.
I want to go up to the workers first. I feel like that would be better.
Yeah, no worries. Approaching one, you just randomly pick out one of the workers. He's dressed in what can only be described as shirt and trousers. He's busy hauling a crate off a cart that seems to be ready to load it up onto a ship, or at least making way towards a ship.
Okay. Excuse me. There.
Yeah. What? Oh.
Down
Yeah.
here. Down
Welcome to
here.
you. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
This is gonna sound really weird. I don't know how to find this person. I was told to live around here. Do you know about a girl named Penny? Or do you know anyone that would know about a girl named Penny? Possibly.
Penny? Well, it's not really a name that I'm really aware of, to be honest. Can have a look around if you want.
Right. Cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries, mate. You all right there?
Yeah, of course. There's no reason I wouldn't be.
All right, sure. And he turns around and starts making his way towards the ship. Do you want to do anything else?
I do not know how a criminal underbelly works. So my next thought is, where would a criminal go? Is there a tavern in the area?
There is indeed a tavern in this area.
I will head there, as I've read in stories that bartenders are vast volumes of knowledge.
Sure, no worries. You see above the sign, it has what can only be described as a turtle, flying over this sort of wave-like image. And all the sign reads is just the flying turtle, and that's all it says.
Can turtles fly?
In this world, they can, yes. And you would be aware of this.
Yes, and he'll just walk in.
Yeah, no worries. You walk into what could only be described as a very grotty interior. There is this smell of fish there's smell of sea salt. It's like, this is very clearly the dock workers' pub. And when I say grotty, I mean sticky floor, dirty tables, that sort of feeling. And there's this very strong smell of old beer in the air as well.
Okay, cool. Bartenders by the bar. That's where they usually are. That's what I read. Okay, here we go.
Heading over to the bartender. He's a bit busy cleaning glass. Yeah?
Hi.
What?
This is gonna sound really weird, and I acknowledge that, and I need you to acknowledge that this is gonna sound really weird. Do you happen to know
Everything that happens here is weird.
Okay, cool. Do you happen to know someone that may not be on, I would say, the right side? Maybe their foot dangles on the left side of the law, named Penny.
Penny?
Yes.
What do you want to look for her for?
I need her to find someone.
I might know her.
Cool. How does this work? I hand you money secretly or out in the open, and then you shake your head yes or no and point me in a direction?
Not really. You wait until she comes to you.
Okay,
What's your passive
usually
perception?
around 12 o'clock I'm in bed, so I just want her to be aware if she wakes me up I may startle. Other than that, though, I'm mostly free. But my passive perception is still a 12.
Your passive is still a 12. Okay, fine. All right. Oh, for fuck's sake! Are you kidding me? There is a creak on the floorboards behind you.
Oh my dude, I can repair these for you. They're making a lot of sound. Would you like me to?
Well, I suggest you turn around before she stabs you in the back.
Why would someone stab me? Oh my god! You have a knife. Why?
You turn around, and there is this very short halfling girl who has this daggers. Shit! I told you to repair the fucking floor here. And she's.
I could do that for you. Do you want me to do that?
You're looking for me. What do you want? The knife is out, pointed straight at you.
You're Penny. That makes a lot of sense.
Might be.
Well, I mean, you said I'm looking for you, and I told
Shit, I'm not very good at this.
that train of logic that would make you Penny.
What do you want?
I don't know how this works. Kind of. Whatever. I need you to find someone for me. That's all.
Right, okay.
That's really it. And then just, let me know where they are, so I know never to go there and how to avoid them for the rest of my life.
When you talk about this, all right. She sees the knife, and want a drink?
Do you have apple juice?
Oi, Jim. Apple juice for the fop.
No, the guy I want you to find is Foppy. I'm not Foppy. Just a little.
Yeah, well, you look foppy to me. Come on, have a sit down. Hey, normal one for me, please. All right, got you. She leads you over to a table in the back corner of the bar. It's not a particularly full bar, but still, this one is. She still leads you to a private corner to have a chat.
Wow, are those cobwebs? That's authentic.
Moving to the warehouse district. Kairos, you have just brought a cart full of black crystal to the front door. I believe you are doing this. So bold and brazen. I love it. To the front door of the College of Mages, when the door suddenly opens, and this diminutive fairy with black and purple wings flies out of the door.
Gonna watch them go and see where they, if they're
Oh no,
coming.
no! Sorry, I've described this wrong. You are in front of the door, and the door opens, and they fly out.
Oh, okay. They're answering the door, or they're trying to leave.
Leaving.
Okay, I step to the side. Got a good day to you.
Bearing in mind, Kairos, you have never seen a fairy before.
Right. I am a bit shocked, but this is the College of Mages after all. I'm sure they have all kinds of things here I've never seen before.
You also see Luinil. You do see Kairos. He's just pulled up with a crate, with a carriage full of crates.
Yeah, well, yeah, I wave at him, tell him, hi, good morning. It's morning.
Good morning.
Right?
It's about afternoon now.
Oh, good afternoon, sorry.
No, same difference, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
What, do you work here?
No. I was. Well, I guess I used to be the handler of mage, and I dropped him off here. Well, me and Corby did, and I pointed at Corby's flying behind me. He's doing his thing, you know. He's gonna go scavenge.
This may seem odd to you, but what are you? I've never seen your like before.
Well, I'm a fairy, so yeah, we're pretty rare around these parts. Apparently, I mean, I had no clue, but everyone who I've met so far has said I'm the first fairy they ever saw. So
Interesting. Do you have a job?
A job? What's
Yes.
a job?
A career, a profession, something you do to earn money, which is often
Money.
needed in the cities here.
Oh yeah. You always spend money. Yeah. No, I don't.
Excellent. Well, I don't want to keep you, but if you ever feel that you might need some money, I might know some people that that would be able to give you a job. Just head over to the Cloak and Dagger and just ask for Kairos.
The Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. Where is it? I have no idea where it is. I've never heard of it.
Well,
Also, why would
it's-
I have a cloak and a dagger? Wouldn't that be a little
It's just a name.
overdone? Oh, okay.
Just a name. Yes. It's down over across from the warehouse district. It's sort of like in the dirtier part of the market area there. It's maybe 30-minute flight for you?
Right. Over beyond the market district. So this is the market district?
Yes,
Or-
it's
Oh, okay.
south, I
Yeah.
believe it is.
I can see why it's called the market district. All right. Yeah, well, sure. Will you be there in a little bit or?
Take your time.
All right, I'm gonna go explore. Well, me and Corby are gonna go explore around a bit, and yeah, I guess we'll see you there.
Excellent. I hope to see you soon.
Yeah, and have fun. And I give this new friend Kairos a small, delicate. What would Kairos' flower type be? I give him a purple rose.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
I don't think I've ever seen a purple rose before.
No, lots of weird things come from. Oh shit! It was renamed. I already forgot. The Lost Lands.
Unexplored land.
The unexplored. Lots of strange things come
Oh.
from the unexplored lands. I really need to remember this at some point in my life.
Purple roses because of purple rain?
I don't remember the rain being purple though.
Oh. All right.
Not as far as I know.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Master Mistress
Just Luanil is fine.
Luanil. It's a pleasure, Luanil. I kind of slight bow and move aside so you can fly through. If I go in there, I can talk to one of the mages. Yes.
Well, they were in a pretty bad mood. I guess they had a really bad sleep last night because they were in a poor mood. I tell you,
I may have
very
some-
grumpy, very grumpy.
Well, thank you for the.
A nice, a good unexpected gift always cheers me up. So I guess it will cheer them up.
That's what I'm hoping. By your leave.
Have a good day, and I'll fly off to explore the city a bit.
Sure. That's easy enough to do. The city is not particularly large. There are essentially only 4 districts here. One of the two of which you have already experienced. That being the warehouse district and the 3 of them you've already experienced. The warehouse district, the market district, and the crafters district. The only other district that exists within this area is the the living area, basically, and that's where it's pretty obvious you are in the housing district when you come across all sorts of very small 2-story houses, all clustered together around small temples dotted around this area. It's the largest district of the lot, but essentially living space, market area, and then the crafters and warehouse district, and then there's obviously the docks as well. But that's not really thought of as a district. That's just thought of as another entrance to the city.
And the
only other
was in the market district. Right?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay.
It's sort of on the edge of the market district, being the nature of the place that it is. The only other area of this city which you would not be able to visit is the fort that looks over the dockyard. That is the one place which you would not be able to visit and explore.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just start at the housing district and see what I find.
Sure. Are you looking for anything in particular?
No, just seeing what the city is.
It's a very pleasant city for a trading place, a trading hub. It is very busy. There is constant movement. There is constant chatter. If you began in the housing district, it's a lot quieter here, namely because of the fact that this is where people lived. So there are very few shops here. There are very few taverns. Well, there's one tavern here, but it's not particularly fancy. The busiest places within this area is the Union of Altior Temple, which we'll be getting to shortly, and the let me just need to go back to my notes here. Excuse me.
No worries.
It would be the Ventulia, Temple of Ventulia. Those are the two temples that are the biggest ones you can find here. So the Temple of Altia and the Temple of Ventulia. Those two are the ones, the major sort of areas of movement and busyness.
All right.
For want of a better word.
And which one of the two big temples is the more, how do you say it in English again? Aesthetically pleasing one?
Depends upon what you are looking for in terms of aesthetically pleasing. The temple to Altior is it's again, I'm now struggling to come up with words. It is
You're the English speaker.
I know, and I'm struggling to come up with words. My brain just goes empty sometimes. But anyway, it is very Romanesque in style. You can tell that it's a round temple with a square frontage to it, and if you think of a Romanesque round temple, you have pretty much got the idea you're referring to, the idea that you need with regards to the temple dedicated to the Altior. The temple dedicated to Ventulia has a lot more flow to it. It is round in the sense that the shape that the temple describes is of a round temple, except that the pillars and columns that hold the roof are very flowing in their design. They give you the sense of feeling of wind and a feeling of movement, constant moving here. And there is
nature made it, or at least try to give off the idea that it's somewhat natural.
Somewhat natural, but wind-wise. It is an open temple. It is not covered. It is an open temple, and it is placed in an area where you can tell that wind sort of rockets and whirls and spins around this area.
All right. Well, considering I'm here to learn, also, I'll go to the Altior one.
Sure, no worries. You arrive at the Temple of Altior, which is this very Romanesque, solid built, but very light in colour temple, and head inside. You attract... Well, you're a fairy, so you're going to attract all sorts of attention anyway. But
Yeah.
you head inside, and you're a tiny creature, and it takes a while before you suddenly start finding people walking up to you. And... or at least they seem to be making their direction in your way. You also arrive just at the right time when Sam, you are now deep in conversation with the High Priest.
Okay. So I appreciate he came to me. Is the guard still there?
He has moved aside, but he's still there.
High Priest. Sorry for my intrusion, but I would need to talk to you, preferably under 4 eyes.
Preferably under 4 eyes.
I can hand in my weapons, but yes, preferably under 4 eyes.
We can talk here.
Can your friend guard at least get out of hearing distance?
That's fine.
Thank you. I'm nervously looking around to make sure that there is definitely no one else in hearing distance, so that we are him.
Roll me a perception check. Okay. You get the feeling that there is nobody within hearing distance.
Okay. I was running into your monks, the person who talked to you before I could get to you, and he and I seemed to be on having similar interests, and I you probably know that the College of Mages apparently funnels black crystal through the city.
I am aware.
And you probably want to stop that, or at least don't get it.
It can't be stopped, it is something that has to happen.
But you would prefer it to not exist.
I would prefer lots of things to not exist when it comes to the College of Mages, but...
That actually makes 2 of us. I told your monk that I work for a College of Mages, but and look around again. But actually, I am a tiefling who is not in servitude to them, and that's why I also wanted to keep this discussion private.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, 26.
Wow. Wow.
I told you, I'm stupid but good at talking.
You're stupid but good at talking. Yeah, that's amazing. Jeez. Interesting. Maybe we can talk. Follow me. And he moves aside to let you walk through the door, and he glances out and just, what on earth is?
Well, I look at.
Good Lord! And you glance out into the temple main, where you see this diminutive, tiny little creature with purple and black wings, just hovering and flying through, minding their own little damn business in the middle of this temple.
And a raven flying behind
And a
them.
raven flying behind them, yes.
Don't forget Corby.
Thank you. I mustn't. Get rid of that thing! That's not need.
I I would like to roll a kind of history or insight check to think about what that could be, if that is okay with you.
You can roll a nature check.
A nature check.
Yeah, this is much more nature than it is history.
I was just
And it basically has to be fucking good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, not a clue.
Historically, it's nature.
I was like, what? I was like flabbergasted. What the hell? I hope he's still here when we're finished talking. I want to talk to him as well, but this is important. More important.
Luminol, you can now see that various monks and priests are now beginning to converge upon you. You are muted.
Yeah.
I remuted myself accidentally. Sorry. The one that's closest to me, I'll just and tell him hi.
Hi. You can't be here.
Why not? I want to learn more about the Temple of Altior. Would I know that's the Temple of Altior?
No.
Oh.
Roll me a religion check. Let's see if you would. Just roll a religion. Because you were receiving training as a druid.
It's a no.
No, you wouldn't know that this is a temple to Altior. It's a temple, clearly.
Okay, so
No idea
yeah,
what's-
I'll tell them. Well, I want to learn more about the temple. I like the building. It lacks flowers.
Right. Well, the bird yours?
Corby? You mean? Yeah, Corby's my friend.
Right. Well, they're not allowed. This is a temple. Bird's not allowed in here.
But he's my friend.
Aww.
Well, don't care. Get him out.
He doesn't hurt anyone. He just wants to be around me. He's my buddy.
Roll for a persuasion check, please.
My buddy, my buddy.
12.
You can tell that they're not particularly persuaded by that argument. No. You're flying there for... No, just... No idea what you are, and that's a bird. And birds are... We try to keep this temple clean. Just get it out.
He's
And
a
you can
clean
see
bird.
other... Sorry?
He's a clean bird.
He doesn't care. He starts directing others of his interests to start chasing your friend Corby out. Corby is now starting to dodge around them and clearly does not want to leave your side.
Yeah, I'll tell Corby. Corby, wait outside, buddy. I'll be with you in a moment. The people here are weird. They don't like you. It's not you. It's them.
You translate that as, oh, really? But these people are dumb.
Confirmed. Oh, wait, no one understands Raven, right? So
No.
I'll just tell him, yeah, they are, Corby. They are. I know. It's a very, very dated view of the world.
Okay. And he turns around and flies back out of the door. Right. Okay. Well, that's dealt with. Can you? What the fuck? Sorry, Altior. What are you?
I'm a fairy.
Look of just complete utter incredulousness appears upon their face.
I can understand, but yeah. Luna would think, yeah, well, that explains everything.
Yeah, this is just like, what?
A fairy? You've never heard of fairies?
No.
Huh. What temple is this? To who is this?
Altior.
Ah, Altior clearly has not been in the unexplored lands. I remember.
You did. The what?
The unexplored lands. That's where I'm from.
Yeah, priest needs to see this. Come with me. It's Sam. Sam,
okay.
you have been watching this. You and the high priest have been watching this exchange as from a distance, and then as you can see from where you are, the poor monk who has just got a fucking clue as to what this creature is, starts leading them over in your direction. We're going to just
make it
turn
better.
Yeah?
While he's escorting me, I will use my druidcraft again, and I'll make some water lilies for. I assume there's these bowls for the holy water.
No,
make-
this is not one of those places. But there
I'll
are.
still make water lilies.
That's fine. But there are those sort of very, very large, giant bowls that are used for burning incense, though.
Yeah, I'll make a combination of white water lilies and lotus flowers for him.
Mm.
You just start handing these out to the monks.
Yeah. Just give everyone flowers.
Sam, you're standing beside the high priest, and he's watching this exchange with this look of what the hell is going on here, and there is a very small moment where the exchange happens, and then Luminor starts making these flowers and starts handing them out to the various monks, and the monks are still looking quite incredulous as to what the hell is going on, and then this look of resignation and annoyance and acceptance just sort of that sort of facial expression goes across his face. Oh, right. Well, oh, sorry, our conversation is going to have to wait for a moment. We have to deal with this.
I completely also have like a very flabbergasted, shook expression, and suddenly like collect myself and try to look like a little bit pious would be the term, I believe, and say Altio's creations are plentiful.
Just roll me a quick deception check, please. Here.
I love it.
Oh, 20.
Yes, they are. They are quite plentiful. And I'm actually going to use that as a very good opportunity to end the session today. I wanted to get to the moment of where you were knocking on the door, Kairos, but we are running slightly out of time here, and I just see the most appropriate time. Wow. The chaos! Wow, flipping heck! Lots of stuff going on here. I'm going to take a quick leaf. I'm going to take a leaf out of Michael Kesselford's book from Days of His Gale and do a brief round robin as to what were each of your memorable moments for today. Lots. Let's start with Sam. What was your memorable moment today?
Oh, it was just a great session, like a very interesting session from beginning to end, like the special mission of Kairos, the introduction of Thrawn, his backstory, just a crazy amount of flowers Luminor is handing out. I love that. I really love that. And unfortunately, we have to end early because I'm so close of taking out my lute and making a song about Luminor in the church right now.
Oh, we'll see how well that goes.
Not well. I still cannot play the lute, but I try my darndest best.
That'd be fun. That'd be really fun. Prochaetas, what was your memorable moment, if you have one, for today?
Only one. Wow. I have to pick. I mean,
you don't have to. If you've got several, you can just list them off. That's all. That's also cool.
Of course, rolling a 95 on a percentage dial check to get the information.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I thought you really worked that out quite awesome. Really big shout out for you. And Thrawn, welcome to the party. I mean, wow, I'm so intrigued already by your character and the time you have gotten. So I'm really hoping to get the chance to know you better, man.
Me too. I am very much looking forward to that. Talking of Braun, what was your memorable moment for today, Braun? I'm sorry
I
we
mean,
didn't get a lot of opportunity to see your character and to explore them a bit more. But from what I know from what I found, I'm very intrigued. What was your memorable moment?
Let's see. Well, we started with a Dampier deciding that he didn't want to care about his life anymore and just took a man into the river. After that, we got some weird visions. We got people having fun in a temple or other things. And then I met a fairy who handed me a blue flower that I did not totally throw into the trash right after the fairy left. He had a weird shadow person with him that I guess is a person. Who knows what they are. After that, I found my boss dead. That was fun. Yeah, that's
Lots of stuff.
That's like usually people's dreams about their bosses, I guess, at work, but not Bronze. No, he liked his boss.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was quite an interesting one. See what was that black stone dagger, which I'm quite surprised you didn't take with you. You kept it in them.
Yeah, no, just you know what, you learn never take things out.
This is fair. This is very fair. I'm very intrigued as to Braun. I'm hoping we can see more. We're going to be able to see more of him in the future.
He's a good person. Probably.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Luminal, what was your memorable moment today?
Yeah, that's a difficult one again. I mean, I enjoyed meeting Braun, even if it was for a short time. Well, causing absolute anarchy in the Temple of Altior was good fun. Meeting Kyrus and just not having any idea, and same as saying goodbye to my the person I was handling for, and just
Einem, yeah.
ignoring guards. Like, oh yeah, you keep talking, buddy. I don't care about you. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to exploring more of Luminil's disconnection from any society.
Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it too. I'm definitely getting the feeling that for you, Jeff, as a player, you just love chaos.
Not just as a player.
Not just a player. This is also very true, yeah. And I'm very much enjoying it.
I love chaos in all its forms.
I'm very much looking forward to seeing how all this pans out. And Kyrus, what was your memorable moment for today?
Well, I will have to go say a couple things, really. Selfishly speaking, I liked the idea of the impromptu College of Mages heist, taking all of that.
Yep.
Not sure how much of your story I may have fucked up doing that with. That was pretty amazing. But the other thing that I really enjoyed, just kind of when I was watching everybody else, is I'm honestly really liking Braun's consistent paranoia of everything. Everyone he comes to talk to, that's going to be kind of interesting. And I honestly can't wait for another couple things. First, how you're going to be able to pull us all together and get on to whatever your main story actual is, where we're a party doing it. And number two, how the hell we're all gonna get along.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
We've got so many different personality types here, and
Yeah, well, what's going to happen is we're going to run into each other. We have a TPK and then write all new characters.
Well, I'm definitely
right.
going to follow Luminil around.
As long as there's chaos, I'm there.
I will help you raising it.
it's gonna be interesting. I'm very excited. I really am.
I'm actually having a lot of fun bouncing between the different groups and the different things that are going on at all the times, and I am working on getting you guys together as one. It's taking some work, but I'm getting there, and I'm actually having a lot of fun with it as well. So, anyways, we are going to go and raid someone. I see that Manakissa is online and playing a Plague Tale, so we're going to go and raid her.
Ooh.
Do please send some
What's
love
this?
her
What?
way, send some follows and the likes and that sort of thing, just to sort of say hi, etc. And yeah, I will be back next week, hopefully on Thursday, provided that the internet doesn't kick out on me, which it did this week. Hopefully next week I'll be back with some more D&D from the other group that I play with. Now that is a group of chaos, definitely so. And we're gonna there's some interesting things going on there too. So, anyways, yeah. Do have a lovely afternoon, morning, evening, where you are in the world. Try and stay healthy as much as you can. Look after each other, and love yourselves, and take care. See you all again soon. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.